All right, everyone. Today we're going to be talking about this chest button on the right. It's not going to be a very important video, but it's going to be a video that a lot of people don't know about. So, Expedition. Expedition is something that got added to Grand Summoners. I don't know exactly when, but it came into Grand Summoners when I was not playing. So like when I started playing Grand Summoners, it was already here. It is a new thing. So when I say new, I mean like it's newer than like 2 years old, I think. But anyway, so Expedition is something that, from what I have heard, completely changed Grand Summoners. Through Expedition, you can now ascend units, you can level up units, you can even luck farm, whatever you want to call it. You can do all of that with units and equips too. Before Expedition, the only way you could ascend units or Dream Awaken, oh no, you can't Dream Awaken units through Expedition, but like ascend or awaken and all that kind of stuff was only through Summoner's Road, or just anything under the Exploring tab. So now that Expedition exists, you can ascend units there, and many other things, of course. It just takes time. It just takes a lot of time. You can, however, use your AUX. Okay, well, I can't do it because I'm leveling and using luck. But like, if I was to ascend a unit, you can use your AUX to speed things up. Although I would say I would never, ever, ever recommend it. So yeah. Anyway, this video is going to be everything about Expedition, everything that you need to know. And so let's get straight into it. So first things first, missions. This part is basically leveling up your Expedition, like everything in the Expedition, as much as possible, leveling up many different things. So as you can see here, I've cleared a lot of content in the game, and to level up your your things in Expedition, you basically need to clear content. So for example, here it says main story. Make sure that you complete the entire main story, all 32 episodes, and then each episode has one or more special bosses, and if you clear them, then you get even more bonuses. For example, let's say the Fire of Fate. The Fire of Fate is the one Expedition stage that where you get the unit capacity, so that's basically allowing you to have an extra unit slot. But everything else, when it comes to the main story, they just give luck boost speed. So every single stage gives luck boosts, except the Fire Fate, which is the unit capacity. That's why a lot of people, a lot of the time, are asking, can you help me with the Fire Fate? Can you help me with the Fire Fate? Including myself. I did this too, because you don't need to full clear it. Like, I've got everything full cleared, but that's not what you need. You just need to clear it. As soon as it's cleared, you will get the, whatever boost is in there. So that's main story. For example, Tower of Initiation, which should be the first thing you do on your on your new account. And what does that actually give? I think it gives, there you go, stat boost speeds and unit level up speeds. So basically it makes everything quicker. And this applies for everything. And once you've done a lot of stuff, you can actually see your total bonuses boosts right here. So if you see this button right here, if you click on that, so there you go. Then you can see your time limit, my time limit has been increased to a total of 9 hours and 15 minutes. My unit capacity and equip capacity are both max, which is 4. And then I've got a 10% increased speed on Expedition. I've got a 20% increased speed on unit level up, and so on and so on. So this basically means that everything you see here, the percentage will be, it will be increased by X amount of percentage that it will say here. So for example, if I level up a unit from level 90 to level 120, so an ascending unit, and it takes usually, let's say, 30 days, then it says 20% quicker. So instead of 30 days, is that true? So instead of 30 days, it will take 24 days. If that's, wait, I've actually never noticed it. If that's true, well, there you go. Then it will actually take 6 less days to level up a unit. So from level 90 to level 120. So, so all these things, all these boosts are very, very useful, and you'll unlock more the more you play the game, the better you get. So now that I've spoken about, all these, how you get this boost, let's actually talk about what you can do in Expedition. So the boost actually did, give away a lot. You know what? I'm gonna go. How do I say this? I'm gonna talk about everything you can do in Expedition using this chart. So the time limit is talking about this thing right here. It says here there's a time, and the longer that you wait, the more rewards you will get. it doesn't mean that if you wait longer, you'll get more rewards overall. It's just, how do I explain this? Like, it's just every minute, second, hour, day, whatever it may be, there will a new reward will be added. So regardless if you claim it right now or if you don't, you will still get the same rewards. It just all depends on your luck. This actually, there is a lot of RNG in this. You have a chance of getting a chest, you have a chance of getting a potion, and then when you do get a chest, you have a chance of getting a brown chest, a silver chest, or a gold chest. And the same goes for potions. If you do get a potion, it could be a small potion, it could be a medium potion, it could be a large potion. So there's a lot of RNG in this. And if we want to go a bit deeper into this, if you press on help, you swipe to the right again, it says here these chests. So what you can get from these chests is actually really useful. So I'm going to actually rate the best things that you can get from each chest. So in the common chest, the best thing that you can get is a rainbow gem or a beacon stone. So you get one rainbow gem, one beacon stone, but getting an equip LB stone, so equip meaning magical, physical, support, heal, or defense, is also really nice. You can also get 3 LP potions, which is not bad at all. And then you can also get 3 AP potions, which is also not bad. And I'm talking about L, like large. So the best thing you can get is for sure Rainbow Gems or Beacon Stone. They are both tied. The second best thing is the Equip LB Stone. Then the third and fourth tied are both the L Potion and AP Potion. And then the last thing is the Mysticus. If you get a Mystica from the common chest, that's the worst thing you can get because it's super useless. Because it's not super useless, but you're far better off getting an AP Potion rather than Mysticus, because 3 AP potion or even 1 AP potion will give more Mysticus, more than 3 Mysticus of whatever. So yeah, definitely Mysticus is the worst thing you get from a common chest. So now let's get onto the rare chest. Now the rare chest is really good because it will either give you 1 LB stone, so unit LB stone. It will either give you 5 rainbow gems, 5 beacon stones, or a 6-star equip LB stone. So in my opinion, the best thing you can get is, once again, the 5 rainbow gems or the 5 beacon stones. These are both tied. Then the second best thing is getting a unit LB stone, and then the third best thing is a 6-star equip LB stone. And that's just because we are not in the 6-star equip era. It's not that important. We don't need it, and even once we are, we don't need it as badly as you think. Like, so far, those equip LB stones are not as crazy, but it would be really nice getting them. So yeah. And then, of course, unit LB stones, always super useful. You always will get new units, and you want to definitely try out new units and that kind of stuff. So yeah, unit LB stones, very useful. Now, the super rare chest, as it says, it's super rare, very rare to get. Crazy. The things you can get there is actually crazy. So by far, without a doubt, 100 billion%, the best thing you can get there is an expert LB stone. You can't get an expert LB stone from the super rare chest, which in my opinion is the best. The best item you can get from the super rare chest. The second best item you can get from the super rare chest is the burst core. You can get a burst core from the super rare chest. A burst core, allows your 4 or 4 plus to transform into, or get bursted into a 5 or 5 plus. And that's the second best thing you can get there. The third best thing is you can get a blessed gem. And then the fourth is a normal lucky gem. And they are all insane rewards. Even if you get the luck gem, really good. But of course you can't get better. I have actually gotten the super rare chest twice and on my account. And unfortunately I only got the luck gem twice. But I hope to see one day that I'll just get an expert LB. Getting an expert LB stone just like that, it would be crazy. That'd be so cool. So yeah. So that's that's the chest. So now that I spoke about the chest, yeah, everything else here is just rewards that in fact, actually, this is really good because I never... Also, sorry, my throat is not doing okay. So I never really farmed the materials, section or the giant boss section, and you need that to awaken units, my bad. You actually get those materials in here. So I very rarely farm those kind of stuff, but if we go to units and we go to material list, you can see, look at this, 36, 37, 42, 44, and of course not all of those are from the chest, but a lot of them are. And you just get a load of stuff from the chest. So not these are dream awoken stuff. But you get a lot of items from the chest. So the longer you play, the more you claim them, the more materials you'll get, and it's just eventually it'll just be really nice to, you know, awaken your unit without having to farm for it, because you just get the materials here. So that's really, really awesome. So yeah, just keep in mind that those kind of items, you get them here as well, and it's just super nice. This expedition chest thingy is awesome. It's really awesome. So yeah, that's the expedition thingy. So let's go to the next thing, which is the unit capacity. Now, your unit capacity, I'm actually going to stop my Valerie to show you what you can do. So here you go. In fact, no. Let's go. Do I have an ascendant unit that yeah. No. Oh man. Orville, no. Okay, well, anyways, as you can see here, for example, oh no, you know what, let's just go back to Valerie. So Valerie, as you can see, it says here, level, HP, attack, defense, evolve, awaken, ascend, crest, and luck. What these mean is, if you click on the level one, it basically maxes the unit's level. Well, no, that's it. It just maxes the level of the unit. So, for example, my Valerie right now is level 118 because I literally just stopped it. So, she's level 118 now. And if I were to press on level, I would have... excuse me. I would have to wait 1 day for her to go from level 118 to level 120. And that, you know, that's basically all you need to do. Just wait, and then 1 day later she'll be, or around 1 day, 2 days, I don't know exactly, but 1 day, 2 days later she'll be level 120. So if I were to go to a actually, oh man, what have I have no... Oh, yes I do, yes I do, yes I do, yes I do, yes I do. No problemo. Hold up. Oh, I already ascended them. Well, okay, let's go to Berwick. Yes, there we go. So Berwick, as you can see here, yeah, HP, attack, and defense are now also available, and in fact they are yellow. So what does it mean to be... What is the difference between yellow and blue? Yellow basically means that I could right now, if I were to want to instantly do it, I could press on this button right here, and it will instantly use these materials to increase his HP. So if you don't know what I mean with HP, if you go to a unit, and right here it says... No, I was on the right one. There you go. So it says enhance, and then if we click here, and we can use these Tasmans to increase the HP. And the HP is these yellow numbers, not the purple one. Ignore the purple one. The yellow numbers. The yellow numbers is some extra base HP, base attack, base defense that you could do to, you know, increase their base stats. And so that is what it basically means, to increases these, you know... Oh, oops. Yeah, that's basically what it means. Oh, look, right here. So, for example, I just used... I need to wait 2 hours for him to enhance his HP. If I were to click on this button right here, I would need to spend 74 Alch Stones to finish this immediately. So I never recommend this. 74 doesn't sound like a lot, but that's because it's only 2 hours and it's on something not important. If I were to ascend a unit, it will cost a lot more. So yeah, that's basically what it means to if the box is yellow, you could instantly do it. So it would use these materials that you see right here, or you can just wait, and always wait. Unless you instantly want to do it, then of course go ahead. But yeah, that's basically what the yellow box means. And you can see this yellow box on HP, attack, defense, evolve, awaken, ascend, and also level if they're not if they're below level 90. So you can, in fact, you can see the yellow box on everything except crest and luck. That's the only two things you can't see them. Also, oh yeah, on everything. So actually, in fact, let me show you. We go to a Awoken unit. Let's go to someone that's a bit low level. So for example, let's say Simon. Simon right here. Nope, he's already, you see, look, as you can see here, I could use these kind of materials to instantly level him up to level 90, but we're not doing that. So for example, let's go to Ghana. No, he's in Dream Awoken unit. Is that also? Yeah, that's also. Oh man, do I seriously have no? Yeah, there you go. Okay, so look, as you can see here, I can awaken him using 30 of the, I forgot what it's called, and then one of the special, also forgot what it's called, and then also 2 of these things. So I can use these materials to instantly awaken him. However, I could also swipe to the right and just use 150 instead, and 5 million gold. Or no, it's the same gold. But yeah, so I could also use this instead to instantly awaken whichever is available, and whichever you're more happy with. So I could instantly awaken him, or I could wait 2 days to awaken him. So this is basically what changed Expedition, because you don't have to use these materials if you don't want to farm for them, or if you just don't have them, or if you can't farm for them, you can just wait 2 days instead and then awaken them. So when you create a new account, it is always the best thing to level up your ascending unit to level 90 as soon as possible, and then immediately start ascending them so that you can have them ascended as soon as possible. And this is basically one thing that that the Expedition does. So I'm just gonna go back to Valerie right now, because I want her to be max level. I want all my favorite units to be max level. There we go. So, and if you're wondering why you cannot see the level up bar being yellow for level 19 or higher, is because you can't level up units that are level 90 or higher. You can't level up them with materials. You can only level them up by actually using them in stages. So, which is very unfortunate, but it is the thing right now. And also, you can of course use them to, you can also level them up using the Expedition, which is what I'm doing. So yeah, Expedition is a great thing. So now that we spoke about the what you can do in the unit capacity, we're going to go over to equipped capacity. Now, equipped capacity is kind of confusing to some people, because sometimes you can do this and sometimes you can't. So when we go to equipped capacity, to an equip. So let's say Sayaka Sword. I have the option to enhance Sayaka Sword. It is currently level 0, and I have the option to either instant enhance it or enhance it in 2 hours. And I don't have the option to limit break it. So what it basically means, I can just enhance it and that's it. And however, if we go to for example, Valentine's Lisa's broom, it gives me the option to either enhance it or limit break it. So in case you don't know, you can limit break equips in the Expedition if they are farmable equips. If the equip, not all by the way, there are some farmable equips that you can't limit break. But if the equips are farmable, 99% of the time, you can limit break them through Expedition. So for example, I can't get this equip right now. Yes, I can, because it's still in the shop. But let's say I have no materials in the shop anymore. I can't get this equip right now because the event's over, it's not here anymore, you can't farm the equip. But I can still limit break it because it's a farmable equip. So when we go over to Sayaka's Sword, this is not a farmable equip. This is an equip that you summon through the summons. And therefore, you cannot limit break it. Because if you want to limit break an equip like this, you would need to use equip LB stones. Or physical equip LB stones in this case. So I hope that makes a lot of sense. I hope that you understand how this works now. So that's basically what it is. It's basically, if the equip is farmable, you can limit break it, and if it's not farmable, you cannot limit break it. Also, farmable equips are very useful to enhance in the Expedition, purely because of the fact that you need special materials to level up farmable equips. And if you can't be asked to farm those materials, you can just level them up here. It's gonna take way longer, but ultimately, it's in a way it's easier. Anyway, so next thing, Expedition speed. So Expedition speed is basically this. So for example, it says here 9 hours and 15 minutes, and then it will take also 10%. So how do I explain it? So basically, it says 9 hours and 15 minutes here because I increased the time limit, but I also increased the Expedition speed, so how fast it goes. So if you were just to do this and not this would go a lot less. But if I were to just increase the time limit and not Expedition speed, this would be a lot higher. So it increases the rewards that you get, but it also, no, that's it. It just increases the rewards that you get. So you need this and this to have as high as possible both, because this means you get more rewards, and this means you can store more rewards, to put it that way. Yeah, but that's basically it. This means you can store more rewards. This means you can get more rewards quicker. So that's how. Unit level up speed, as I just explained, I'm leveling up a unit, and usually it takes 30 days, and with a 20% increased speed, it will take only 24 days. Actually, you know what? Let's put that to the test. So I actually don't know how long it usually takes, but I think it is 30 or 31. So let's find out if it actually does take less, or 24 days with 20% increase. So, Berwick, level 9 right here. So I expect it to be around like 24, 25, So let's see. 26. Okay, 26 days. I know that it doesn't take 26 days normally. I know that it takes about 30. So I actually don't know how long it actually takes. So, but I assuming it was 30, there is a decrease in it. So yeah, that's great. Let's see, where's Valerie? All right, so that's basically unit XP, and it goes for the other stat boosts. The stat boosts are the HP, defense, and attack that I was talking about. The enhanced speed is what the heck is the enhanced? Oh, enhanced speed is for no, what the heck? Wait, what? What is enhanced? I think I completely forgot what enhanced is. Oh no. How did I forget? Okay, you know what? Let's just go. Okay, I'm pretty sure enhance is either awaken or evolve. Yeah, I think it's evolving. So when you evolve a unit, yeah, when you evolve a unit, I'm pretty sure it's enhance. Unless I'm wrong. I actually don't know. I'm pretty sure it's enhance. Enhance is evolving a unit. You know, if I'm wrong on that, correct me. Tell me in the comments, because I might be wrong about that one. But I don't know what else it could be. So if it's not evolving a unit, then my fault. Anyway, so that's what I think is enhanced. Awaken speed, very, you know, self-explanatory. Awaken speed is it increases the speed of awakening a unit. Same goes for ascending. Ascending, you know, increases the speed of ascending a unit. And this is the most important one. Ascending speed, very, very, very important. Crest speed is the most useless one. You don't need to worry about it, but I will still tell you, crest speed is basically you giving a unit a crest, but that crest is usually level 3 or lower. So I don't think you can get a level 4 crest from here, and definitely not a 4+. But I might be wrong. If someone actually has seen you can get a 4+ from the crest one, please tell me. I'd love to know. But yeah. Now, the most important one here is ascended speed, but the second most important one is luck speed, because eventually that's the one that you'll be using the most. As you can see right here, I'm doing my Okun, I'm doing my Misaka, I'm gonna get them both to 100 luck, and that is the thing that is the slowest in this game, but you also care about a lot in this game. So yeah, eventually the luck boost speed will be very important, because those are so slow. It literally takes a month to get 1 luck. So yeah, that's terrible, but it is what it is. And then equip enhanced speed, basically what I'm doing, well no, I'm actually not. I'm limit breaking all of them. But yeah, enhancing and limit break, basically, you know, limit breaking and everything, that, you know, all that kind of sort. So yeah, that's basically what most of the expedition does. I tried to make this video as quick as possible, but yet again, I don't know how long I've been recording, but it's probably been like 20 minutes or something. So yeah, what you can also do, of course, you know, first things first, or not first thing, but you know, you can just read here, see what you can get. Oh, I actually forgot about this. When you make a new account, you actually get 10 awoken units at LB5. So that's really sick. That's actually, no, not awoken unit, but like units that can be awoken. You get them at LB5 straight away. You can get the same unit. Keep that in mind. You can get the same unit there. So I did. So yeah, it's very unfortunate, but I did. But yeah, so this is this also something that you know, exists. And then yeah, there's this is the best part about, well no, the ascending units is the best part. This is probably the second best part, and I don't think there's anything else. Yep. So as you probably already saw, it says artwork right here, so you can see the artwork of units that you have currently in your team. You can also press it again to, you know, see them pixelated and you hear them fighting and, you know, whatever, or you can just turn the sound off, so you just see the background and then, you know, you see them fighting. The ones that you see here are the ones that are in here, so not in your team. It's the ones that you see here. So but I usually like it on artwork, because I'm not sure why actually, but yeah, just because yeah, I buy SP skins and I want to actually see the SP skins and not see them without it. And yeah, that's basically everything I wanted to tell you about Expedition. Yeah, that's basically it. So remember, oh, actually, one more thing that I wanted to say. Whenever I accept rewards in the Expedition, I also go to the town and accept, you know, like that shiny thingy. Like, I always do it at the same time, because it's just like this, I don't know, like natural thing that I do. Like, oh, I just claimed my Expedition rewards. Let's go to town. Let's claim these rewards too. So yeah, if you want to do that as well, you know, go ahead. But yeah, that's basically all of everything I wanted to say about Expedition. If there's any question I said, if there's any question you need to know, or if there are something, you know, some things that I said wrong, like such as what the enhanced speed does, because I still don't know, I'll figure that out later. You know, tell me in the comments, ask me anything. Make sure to join the Discord. And yeah, thanks so much for watching this video. I really hope that it helped, and I hope you guys have an amazing day. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.